Welcome to the Connected Woman podcast.
Emotional regulation is not about fixing yourself, not about pretending you are not feeling or having emotions, and not about hiding them. This is about learning how to feel safe within yourself when these emotions arise. Today's topic is about emotional regulation, and I want to share from a really authentic and personal space. I still get triggered and sometimes I get caught in thoughts that are hard for me. Even though I have done a lot of work and I now teach others how to do this work, I still get in that space. But the big difference is that I know how to feel safe within myself. I know how to come back to my center. I know how not to stay days and hours in that space. And also, there is a reason why we feel all these things. Our brain and our nervous system are hardwired. They want to keep us safe. And if there is something that is making you feel uncomfortable, or something that is unpredictable, or that maybe your nervous system and your brain are feeling that you are in danger, you are going to react. That is not something special about anyone, but about all of us. That's what happens when our amygdala gets activated with something that triggers us, with something that signals our body that we are in danger. And I am talking here about emotional danger, right? So one of the things that I teach in my Connected Within program to my clients is what helped me throughout the years to feel safe within myself and help me regulate my nervous system. And the first one, and I think one of the most important, is your breath. Learning to anchor yourself on your breath. Because your breath, the way you breathe in, is signaling to your body, to your nervous system, that you are safe or you are not. So when you get triggered, if you can take 1 or 2 deep breaths, and between the stimulus that you're feeling, whatever is happening in the outside, and the reaction, right? You're reacting. There is a beautiful, sweet space where you can take a pause within yourself, adjust. That adjusting is regulating your nervous system through your breath, and then you can respond. Or maybe then you can decide that you remove yourself from where you are, but not from a place that is going to be reactive and not good for you or for your relationship or for your life. So your breath is very important. The way you breathe in, the remembering, now I am feeling triggered. I want to signal my body that I'm okay, that I'm safe within myself. And then it could be a mantra, but it could be just a sentence that you have created that truly tells your brain we are safe. Here is a self-talk. For example, I am safe within myself. Nothing is happening. This is not the end of the world. It's going to be okay. But something that you have repeat enough and believe and create the feeling that actually helps you feel safe. So when you take a deep breath or 2 deep breaths or 3, it doesn't matter. Just signaling your body that you are anchoring yourself on your breath to signal that you are safe, and then having a word that it also signals your brain that you are okay. So that's one thing. And then journaling helps you and helps your brain to process experiences. And that's why journaling helps so many people. And I always encourage people, just journal your feelings, journal whatever you're going through, because that helps your brain to process. And then dancing. If you can dance, let's say you're having a hard week or something triggers you, you go back home and then you feel that uncomfortable, no safe, dance. Take a walk in nature. Nature is one of the most amazing medicines for the body and the mind and the soul. So if you can't do any of the things, so just movement, just moving your body. That helps, that you can use this as an interrupt for the stimulus or whatever is happening right now for you. that is triggering you or is putting you in that position where you feel anxious or unsafe. And it's also important that if you are taking this work of learning to regulate your nervous system seriously, consistency and repetition are like, you need to be consistent and you need to have repetition every single day, because you are not just learning, in your body, in your nervous system, but you are teaching your brain a new thing that you didn't know. And to do that, you need a lot of repetition and self-talk and visualization. And when I say visualization in this case is when you sit in meditation, visualize yourself being safe no matter what is happening in your life. So repetition and consistency and having a sentence or a mantra that helps you in that moment. And all of the things are going to help you over time, all of these practices, to learn to regulate your nervous system to the point that it's not like an effort now. It becomes just part of what you do when things like that are happening, because you know how to be safe within yourself, because you know that that's not the end of the world. Whatever is happening, you can handle. And that also starts to cultivate self-trust within yourself. So you also learn that you can feel your emotions, that feeling uncomfortable is no feeling unsafe. And again, with time, this becomes part of you. So learning to regulate emotions is not about hiding them or not feeling them or trying to fix yourself. It's about practice and repetition and learning how to be with those when they arise. I hope this episode about emotions and emotional regulation help you. And don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to share where are you in your own journey, and also click the bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. See you in next episode.